Hi everybody, so I'm doing a bit more of a raw video, so if I do a lot of and ahhing, this is more get my thoughts on my initial reaction from hearing all this Adobe Animate stuff, where they're sunsetting the program that only give the users like a month's time to reformat all their videos, all the animations they've done and stuff like that, which had, and a lot of industry as well has been absolutely screwed over by this. I think they got longer because obviously industry, they've got projects going on and that'd be absolutely unfair on them, and they've got to archive all their stuff as well. And something doesn't make sense to me. And what doesn't make sense to me is why don't they, if they're going to get rid of this program or blah blah blah, why not just have the program out to free to download? That won't cost them anything because they've already, the point won't be updating it anymore from a certain point anyways, so they've already spent the money on it, they've already got the money out the customer. Why not just do that, or make it a purchasable app? Like literally you could put it on any store, you could put it on there, it'd be downloadable, do it for third party downloaders as well, to cost maybe like so much, and then they can still get a little bit of money out of it. They don't need to do it expensive. It could be like, I don't know, like 50 quid, or it could get cheaper over time and they can still get money out of it. Like, it doesn't make any business sense just to delete the program, screw everybody over in the process for AI. It's just dumb. Like, my things AI, I'm not going to get into that because we all know how I feel about that. But it's just the business practice alone. It's so anti-consumer. It's so vicious. Even if it's unintentionally vicious, it's vicious in general. I don't understand, Adobe. Why are you doing this? You are making no business sense. And I thought, instead of just saying, oh, it's all going downhill and it's the air bubble and it's going to pop, like, you already got all those videos. I've seen them all. We already know what's going on. Like, what can we do about this? Now, I'm not very articulate with petitions because obviously I'm dyslexic as hell. Until I don't know my law enough to see if we can petition for this, not all over the world. So, you got the Stop Killing Games initiative. Why not do something like this for software? Where maybe it might be we need to look into, like, digital products wise, what they can and can't do with it. Because at the end of the day, as much as I bought, say, Clip Studio Paint. I use it. I use the X. I bought it as a disc. I actually got it as a disc to keep, and then they forced me onto a subscription service because I need the updates necessary to do my manga, which is kind of scummy. I'm not gonna lie, but I do think we need laws in now, and we need to petition for laws like this. Like, if they are going to sunset a program, then at least give it to us in a usable state, or at least available to purchase, bare minimally, where it's usable. That's the same with games and stuff like that. And I do think maybe we need to rethink what can be a subscription service and what shouldn't be a subscription service. Like, I do think it's very anti-consumer that, as much as we get all these lovely updates and that, Clip has done a fantastic job with all the updates we've had and all the fantastic new features we've had, and the store they've run and stuff. But maybe the core program itself should be free, and maybe the additional features maybe should be purchasable DLC or something like that. I don't see why, because we can get brushes on the shop by other people and that, and maybe people can mod their own tools on there and get it approved by Clip, like Minecraft does for whatever, like, you know what I mean, like custom mods people made. Again, that's just ideas just spit out of my head. It could be all wrong. Tell me what you think down below. But this is a longer video, and I think we do need a discussion on this. We do need action to be now taken, because it's now not just games. It's programs that people have used, not just for businesses, but for personal use of self-expression and stuff. And now we're getting kicked in the teeth for it. So, I'm not being funny, Adobe, but that is not on. At least sunset the program in a usable state, either again purchasable for cheap as chips, or at least, if you're not even going to bother with it anyways, give it out for free. It doesn't cost anything to keep it on your bloody servers for people to download and use for free. So yeah, I don't know what to do. What do you think, guys? Do you think we should make a petition for our governments all over the world to fight back against this sort of scummy business practice? Tell me what you think down below.